The current administration is essentially suppressing our rights right before our eyes. Under the 14th Amendment, no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of law. Under the 4th Amendment, we the people are protected against unreasonable searches and unreasonable seizures. And under the 8th Amendment, we the people should not be subjected to cruel and unusual punishment. Under the 1st Amendment, we the people have freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition. And additionally, we the people have the right to bear arms. The actions of the present administration have worked to violate each of the aforementioned rights that we the people have been granted under the Constitution. We the people have the right to assembly and the right to petition against the actions of our government, which means we can come together and protest the actions of our government. But as we've seen through our neighbors in Minnesota, these rights are being suppressed, as we've seen video after video of them either being hurt, injured, or even unalived. We the people have freedom of press, but we just witnessed that a group of journalists were arrested despite just doing their job and exercising their right, and with the arrest warrant being denied by a federal judge and then also by an appeals court later. We the people have the right to not be subjected to unreasonable searches, unreasonable seizures, or cruel and unusual punishment. But as we've seen through the detainment and arrest of individuals with assumed immigrant status, who are then put into detention centers in deplorable conditions, these rights are being suppressed and are being outwardly violated. We the people have freedom of speech, yet recently with the Clock app, we just saw that certain content creators who had thoughts or shared content that went against the current administration were not being pushed through the algorithm, essentially having their freedom of speech suppressed. And again, we the people have the right to bear arms, yet most of us have seen the video of a man being unalived and yes, exercising his right with a permit in his state, which is allowed. But as soon as he went against the current administration's agenda, the narrative was skewed and his right no longer mattered. So in this moment, no matter who you voted for, you can't sit there and ignore that our rights are essentially being suppressed right before our eyes.